So this group is one of the reasons why I think the Houston Texans might be a very, very good team, and that is the offensive line. We're going to discuss it next. Let's cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, I came to ring. Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spin.
Hello everybody, welcome back to 713 Houston Sportcast. I'm your host, Ruben Calvillo. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. A milestone I've been wanting to hit since I started this. We're almost there. Thank you guys for liking, for subscribing, commenting, and we're going to keep it going, guys. So, carry on with this video. I think the offensive line is going to be super underrated, and I think the offensive line is going to be one of the reasons why this offense is going to be one of the best in the NFL. And let's start from left to right? Let's start with the guy that we gave 2 first-round picks for, Laremy Tunsil. Laremy Tunsil had a fabulous season, last year. Graded 75, only allowed 3 sacks. 2 of those sacks were in the first game. Laremy Tunsil, I think, is one of the best left tackles in the NFL. And, some of you guys are worried about the false starts, but, this was his first season with the Houston Texans. He didn't really have a chance to get with the playbook because of the fact that he had to get accustomed to the games like that, get accustomed to this offense like that. We're going to see a better Laremy Tunsil, and I'm glad that we were able to sign him long term. And I'm glad that we gave 2 first-round picks for him because the dude's an absolute monster. He could potentially be our left tackle for the next 10 years. He is that good. He's going to keep on getting better. His chemistry with Deshaun is going to get better. Super excited for Laremy Tunsil. I think he's going to be just a focal point for this offensive line. And let's move on to his partner in crime. Max Sharpen was very good, guys. He was a very quiet rookie, but Max Sharpen only allowed 3 sacks. He was graded a 56. It's not that, it's not good, but it's not that bad either, considering that he is a rookie. And one of his best games was against, the Los Angeles Chargers, when they had Nick Bosa, they had Mark Ingram. It was very hard. I think it's Melvin Ingram. It was very hard, for him, but that was one of his best games. He's only going to get better. A lot of people weren't really high on Mike Sharpen when we drafted him, but he looks like he's turned out to be a hell of a pick for the Houston Texans. Your whole left side of the offensive line, is just only going to get better. And then moving on to the center, Nick Martin, I think, is very underrated. A lot of people were really down on him because of the big contract he signed, but he was absolutely, phenomenal. He was 65 graded as a center, which is very good. He only gave up 2 sacks. He didn't have that much penalties. Nick Martin is a very underrated center for this Houston Texans team. He really had a good season coming off of injury, and he's only going to get better. A full season of training camp, a full season of working out, a full OTA. Well, I'm not sure if there's going to be OTAs, but him being healthy is going to be an absolute boost for the Houston Texans because he was just coming off of injury last year, and this year he's fully healthy. He played the whole 18 games. Super excited to what Nick Martin can do now. Now, the right guard is where it gets tricky because I think Zach Fulton is very good, but I think you could also get much better at that position. For example, Larry Warford is still out there, guys. He won $7 million a year. That is roughly what you're paying Zach Fulton to be your right guard. Larry Warford and Zach Fulton are kind of the same at pass protection. Not too bad, but where Larry Warford excels at is the running game. One of the best run blockers in the NFL. He made 3 Pro Bowls the past 3 seasons, been in big games, playoff games, NFC championships, and if you look at his grade, he would have been, right there with Laremy Tunsil. So I do like Zach Fulton, but I think if you could bring in Larry Warford, I think this offense line gets better. I think it becomes one of the best in the league. And it's going to be very hard to get to Deshaun Watson. And also given the fact that his escape artist ability is just beyond what others. And then you have Titus Howard, right tackle, who looks like was the right choice over Andre Dillard. Yes, he did get hurt, but he was playing, spectacular. Like Max Sharpen, in that Chargers game, he was manhandling, whether it was Melvin Ingram, whether it was Joey Bosa. They didn't get to Deshaun Watson once, and a lot of people were worried, hey, why are you moving him this game? 2 very good defensive ends, 2 very good edge rushers, and Titus Howard wasn't scared. He stepped up for the challenge, and he handled it very good. I have no doubt that coming back from injury, he's going to be much, much better. He's already working out. He's hungry. You know, if you watch his Twitter, you know, he's just talking about how motivated he is, how he's working out, how he wants the Chiefs. You know, I'm super excited for this offensive line because, you know, the past, you know, and here's something to think about. Last season, we had a 62% win rate at the pass. That is 8th in the league. And can you imagine how it's only going to get better? And when you give Deshaun Watson time in that pocket, he is one of the best throwers in the NFL. His deep ball is amazing. He could fit it in tight windows. And all you have to do is give him time. And let's say the offensive line gets better. And let's say that Deshaun Watson doesn't hold the ball for too long, makes quick decisions, then you're going to have a entirely new offense that you haven't seen for the Houston Texans yet. And that should scare the opposing NFL defenses. And I think it starts with this offensive line. If this offensive line has a great season, you're going to see these Houston Texans win games because, you know, everybody knows a good offense has a good offensive line. And we were good last season, but now it's time to step up and be great. That's why I feel like this offensive line could be maybe a top 10 offensive line, maybe even a top 5 if they get Larry Warford. I have high hopes for this offensive line. I think it's going to help the quarterback, right? It's going to help, it's going to help David Johnson. David Johnson with the Arizona Cardinals line wasn't doing that much. With this line he has now, and if we get Larry Warford, he's going to have a crazy comeback season. I'm just super excited for the possibility. But let me know what you guys think about this offensive line. Are you excited about it, or do you have doubts? I personally am super excited for this, you know, offensive line. You know, I love Titus Howard. I love Larry Tunsil. So I made highlight videos for them. Watch them, guys. But as always, go Texans. And as always, y'all have a blessed day.